Good morning students, this is Abhijit, and in this class we will learn to solve the maths from indices. Let's start with the line a into a into a into a. How many times? It is n times. Then it can be represented as a to the power n. Here a and n both are real numbers, either negative or positive. So in this a to the power n, this a is called the base, whereas this n is called exponent or indices. We have some formula for this. If n is equals to 0, that means a to the power 0, then it is always equal to 1. See some of the examples: 3 to the power 0 equals to 1, 2 by 3 to the power 0 equals to 1, like that. Now see the next formula. We have a to the power a negative integer, that is minus n. Then we will take this base a as its reciprocal. That means we will take 1 by a and the exponent is taken with a positive sign if it is initially negative. That means a to the power minus n becomes 1 by a whole to the power n. Then after this it can be written as 1 to the power n, a to the power n, because the exponent will be with 1 and a both. Then as 1 to the power n is equals to 1 always, that means if we have 1 to the power any number, any exponent with 1 gives 1, then it can be written as a to the power minus n equals to 1 by a to the power n directly. Here one condition is there: a is not equals to 0. Now see, if we have a by b whole to the power a negative integer minus n, then again we will take this a by b as its reciprocal, that is b by a with the exponent n plus n. Then it can be written as b to the power n by a to the power n. See, we have some examples related to this formula. We have 2 by 3 whole to the power minus 3. It can be written as the reciprocal of 2 by 3 is 3 by 2 with a plus exponent, plus 3 exponent. Now 3 by 2, the exponent is taken with 3 as 3 to the power 3 and 2 to the power 3, and after writing the values, for 3 to the power 3 it is 27, and for 2 to the power 3 it is 8. So this is the answer. We have some other examples here and those are solved, so you can easily understand. 5 by 5 whole 1 by minus 1 by 2 can be written as the reciprocal of 5, that is 1 by 5 plus 1 by 2, like that. Now here we have the next formula as two bases, same bases with different indices, that is one is m and other is n, and when those are multiplied, see, when those are multiplied, we will take the same base and add the exponents. If it is a to the power m into b to the power n, then it can be written as a to the power m plus n. The exponents are added. See, we have some examples. 10 to the power 5 is multiplied with 10 to the power 6, same base 10. Then with the base 10 we will add the integer exponents, and what we got? 11. See, this is we have this is 3 by 4 to the power 3 and 9 by 16. The bases are not same, but we will make the bases exactly same. How? See, it is 3 by 4 whole to the power 3, and this 9 by 16 can be written as 3 square by 4 square, and hence it can be written as 3 by 4 whole square. Now 3 by 4 whole to the power 3 and 3 by 4 whole to the power 2, those two bases are same, 3 by 4 3 by 4, so the exponents are added. So 3 by 4 to the power 1, 3 plus 2 is equals to 5. See the next formula. Here we have two terms with same bases but different exponents are divided together. Then we will take the same base and subtract the indices. If we follow the previous formula, this formula, then we can easily understand by this also. See, we have a to the power m by a to the power n. This can be written as a to the power m into 1 by a to the power n, and this 1 by a to the power n can be written as a to the power minus n. Here two terms with same bases a and a are multiplied with when they have different indices, like one is m and other is minus n. Then we all know that in the case of multiplication we will add the in exponents, so the base will be same a, and if we add the exponents it will be m plus minus n, then m plus minus n becomes again a whole to the power m minus n. We have some examples. 100 to the power 5 into 0.0001, it can be written as 100 to the power 5 1 by 10,000, and 1 by 10,000 can be written as the power of 100 as 100 square, and it is 100 to the power 5 divided by 100 square. So powers can be subtracted because there is a division, and the answer will be 100 to the power 5 minus 2, that is 100 to the power 3. One more example we have, you can easily understand this. 3 to the power 16 and it is 81, and 81 can be written with the power as a 3 to the power 4. Now after that 3 bases are same, divided, so the power can be, the exponents can be subtracted to get the answer. So here the answer is 3 to the power 12. See the next formula we have, a to the, this is very important formula, a to the power m whole to the power n. In that particular case we will multiply the exponents. A to the power m whole to the power n becomes a to the power m into n. The powers are multiplied together, the exponents are multiplied together. See, this m and are multiplied here. You can understand by the examples. Here we have 81 whole to the power 1 by 4. So 81 can be written as 3 to the power 4. Now 3 to the power 4 whole to the power 1 by 4, and these powers, these indices can be multiplied together to get the final answer. So 3 power 4 into 1 by 4. So it is 3 to the power 1, and it is answer, the answer is 3. One more example is written here, solved here. It is 1 by 27 whole to the power 1 by 3. So 1 by 27 can be written as 1 cube by 3 cube, because 27 means 3 cube. So it can be written as 1 by 3 whole cube whole to the power 1 by 3. So 1 by 3, the powers are multiplied, what we get at the last, 1 by 3. Go to the next formula. It is two different bases a and b with the same power m. When those are multiplied, then what we do, a to the power m into b to the power m equals to a into b whole to the power m. When those are divided, then we will again divide those two terms and take the same power as a whole, as we have discussed earlier here. See, don't forget this. Here we have b by a whole to the power n, it can be written as b to the power n by a to the power n. Or if we take from the right hand side, then b to the power n by a to the power n, it can be written as b by a whole to the power n. Similarly, when those are multiplied, see, with the same power, a to the power m, b to the power n, then it can be written as a into b whole to the power n. We have some of the examples related to this. It is 2a square whole cube into 4b whole cube. As the exponents are same, so we'll multiply those two bases. So inside a bracket, it is 2a square into 4b whole cube. It can be written as 2 into 4 is 8, a square b whole to the power 3. After that, it can be solved to get the final answer. This is the example 2, and this is one of the question from your exercise. 2a to the power minus 3b square whole to the power minus 3, and it can be written as when the exponent is taken with the individual terms, like 2 cube, a to the power minus 3 whole cube, b square whole cube. For each term we solve. It is for 2 to the power 3 it is 8, for this it is a to the power minus 9, and for this it is 2 into 6, b to the power 2 into 3 it is 6, b to the power 6. Now as this a is with the minus exponent, negative exponent, so it can be written by taking a by sign. So it is a to the power 9 here. So the answer is b, 8, b to the power 6, a to the power minus 9. This is the answer. See, we have one more example. 9 by 2 whole to the power minus 3 by 4 into 8 by 9 whole to the power 3 by 4. See, the powers are not same, the exponents are not same. So in order to make the exponents same, we'll write here 9 by 2 same as 9 by 2, 9 by 2 minus 3 by 4. But here this term, for this term, second term, we will take the reciprocal and insert a negative sign here. See, when we have a plus sign, plus exponent, positive exponent, here we have 3 by 4. This is a positive exponent and this is 8 by 9. If we take the reciprocal 9 by 8, then we will take the exponent with a negative sign. So why we take this negative exponent? Only because to make those same, these two same. So after that we have 9 by 2 and 9 by 8, two bases with the same exponent, minus 3 by 4, minus 3 by 4. So those two terms can be multiplied inside a bracket by taking whole exponent minus 3 by 4. So this is done here. It becomes 81 by 16, and this part is question number 1 from your exercise. So you can solve this like this. 81 by 16, 81 can be written as 3 to the power 4, 2 can be written as 2 to the power 4, 16 can be written as 2 to the power 4. So we will write 3 by 2 whole to the power 4 whole to the power minus 3 by 4. So as those powers can be multiplied together in order to finalize this. So here we have 3 by 2, 4 into minus 3 by 4. So it becomes 3 by 2 minus 3, and this negative indices can be taken as positive exponent by taking the reciprocal. 2 by 3 to the power 3 is the answer. Let's start to solve the exercise part. We have the first question. It is solved. First question is solved. You can solve by you can start with question number 2, because previous examples are taken. By those examples, by taking help from those examples, you can solve. Question number 2, bit 1 is a to the power minus 1 plus c, a to the power minus 1 plus b to the power minus 1 by a b whole to the power minus 1. You know that when we have minus 1 as a exponent, then we can write it as 1 by, see this one, as a 1 by a to the power 1. So 1 by a to the power 1 means 1 by a. Here also 1 by b to the power 1, b to the power 1 means 1 by b. So we can write 1 by a plus 1 by b for this a to the power minus 1, b to the power minus 1. And here for this ab to the power minus 1, we can write 1 by ab. So after that, for the numerator term, we can take the LCM as AB and write it as a B plus A, and here it is 1 by AB. So after that we can solve this taking multiply sign and taking the reciprocal here. So the answer is A plus B. Question number 3, you can solve 3, 4 you can solve, and 5 also. 6 bit 1 you also can solve, and 6 bit 2 you may solve, but the explanation is given here. It is 64 whole to the power 2 by 3 minus 2 by 3 divided by 9 whole minus 3 by 2. So this 64 can be written as 4 to the power 3, and this 9 can be written as 3 square. Now after that, you know that powers are multiplied in that particular case. So here we got it is 4 to the power 3 into minus 2 by 3, and finally it is 4 to the power minus 2 left. And for this second part, 3 to the power 2 into minus 3 by 2, and it is 2 to cancel, and what left? 3 to the power minus 3. After that, we know what to do. For this 4 to the power 2, we can write minus 2 it is, we can write 1 by, we can take the reciprocal and we can write 1 by 4 to the power 2, and for this 3 to the power 1 by 3, you can write 1 by 3 to the power 3. Then this division sign is interchanged with the multiply sign after writing 1 by 4 as 1 by 16 and 1 by 3 to the power 3 as 1 by 27. So this is a simple calculation, you can understand this. Now see the question number 7. Here we have 27 whole to the power 2n by 3 into 8 to the power minus n by 6 and divided by 18 minus n by 2. See, we take we change all the bases as 3 or 2. See, it is for 27 it is 3 to the power 3, for 8 it is 2 to the power 3, and for 18 it is 9 into 2 is 18, and this 9 can be written as 2 3 square, you know that. So then we proceed to the next line. This these powers are multiplied. For this 3 the powers are multiplied, and what left, it is 3 to the power n, and here the powers are multiplied, 2 to the power minus n by 2 is left. Here this 9 can be written as 2 square, 3 square it is, and this 3 square is with the power minus n by 2, and here it is 2, and this 2 can be written as it is with the whole power minus n by 2, so 2 whole minus n by 2. Now see carefully, these two terms are exactly same, so those two terms are cancelled, and here we have 3 to the power 2n and 3 to the power minus n. So this minus n is shifted to as the numerator term, so this 3n, 3 to the power 2n, 3 to the power n are multiplied together and powers are added, answer is 3 to the power n. Go to the next question. Sorry, see, we have question number 7 bit 2. See, we have 5 into 25 whole n plus 2. See the question, and it is 25 into 5 whole 2n, 5 into 5 whole 2n plus 3, and 25 whole n plus 2. We can convert all the bases as 5, so that's we done here. 5 it is, and it is 5 square for this 25. For this 25 again we will write 5 square. For this 25 again we will write 5 square. Then see, here we have 5 into 5, 2, these powers are multiplied, okay, so 2 into 2n, 2 into n plus 1, and here it is also 5, those powers are added. See, 5 into 5 to the power 2n, 5 square into 5 to the power 2n, so 5 and powers are added, 2n plus 2. Here also the powers are added, you can easily understand, 5, 3n, 2n plus 3 plus 1, because here we have 1 as power, and for this 5 square, this 2 and this n plus 1 are multiplied, so this is 5 2n into 2 into n plus 1 it is. See, in the next line, 5, it is 5 2 into n plus 1 as power, and here also 5 2 n plus 1. In this term we have the same term as a 5 2 whole n to the power 1 as an exponent, and for this term we can write, see this carefully, it is written here, for this 2 to the 5 to the power, this 5 to the power 2n plus 4 can be written as 2n plus 2 plus 2. So from those first two terms we can take 2 as common, so it becomes 5 whole 2n plus 1 plus 2, and as powers are added, so we can write here 5 to the power 2n plus 1 and 5 to the power 2, because the powers are added, so that is we have replaced here. See this one, this is simply done only because we want to take this 5 to the power 2n plus 1 as a common factor, so that is taken here. Then what left here, 5 minus 1, and here it is, when this is taken common, this 5 square minus 1, this is done here. So those two terms are cancelled, as you can see those two terms are cancelled. Then what left, you can see the solution, you can understand also the solution. Come to the next, because we have solved up to 7 number, so question number 8 9 10 and 11 also, 11 bit 1 also, you should try to solve, and you can, I guess. See this one, 11 question number 2 bit 2. So we have 81 whole to the power 3 by 4, and this is 1 by 32 whole to the power minus 2 by 5, this is 8 whole 1 by 3, this is 1 by 2 minus 1 this is 2 power 0. So we will write for every terms, like here we have 8 to the power 81, so for this 81 we can write 3 to the power 4. For this 32, 1 by 32 with a negative exponent, so we'll take the positive exponent and take the reciprocal, that is 32. 1 by 32 becomes 32 with a positive integer 2 by 5 for positive exponent. Now for this 8 we can write 2 cube, and for this 1 by 2 with a negative exponent we'll take the reciprocal, that is become 2 to the power 1, and that is 2. And for this 2 to the power 0 it is again 1. Now see this, the powers are multiplied and what left, it is 3 to the power 3. For this 32 we can write 2 to the power 5, so this 5 cancelled, so what left, 2 square is left, and for this 2 square we can write 4. This 2 into 2 is 4, plus 4 minus 4 cancelled, and this 3 cube is 27, so it is the answer. Question number 12, 13 you should try to solve. Here the question number 14, bit 2 is explained. So see this explanation. We have 3 to the power minus 6 by 7, 4 to the power minus 3 by 7, 9 to the power 3 by 7, and 2 to the power 6 by 7. See, the powers are exactly same. I mean, we can make the power same. Let's try. We have 3 to the power 6 by 7, and here we have 9 to the power 3 by 7. So this 9 can be written as 3 square, and if those powers are multiplied, then what left? It is 3 to the power 6 by 7, and it is 3 to the power minus 6 by 7. So two bases are same, so we can write 3 to the power plus 6 by 7 minus 6 by 7. That means the exponents are added, and as one is minus and one is plus, so those are cancelled. So what left? 3 to the power 0 is left here. Again see for this 2, we have 2, 4. See, for this 4 we can write 2 square. Then what is 2 square whole to the power minus 3 by 6 is 2 to the power minus 6 by 7. It is 2 square minus 3 by 7. It becomes 2 whole minus 6 by 7, and 2 plus 6 by 7 is given here in the question. So after treating those two terms, we'll take the same base to add the exponents, and those two terms are cancelled, and what left? 2 to the power 0 is left here. So finally the numerator become 1. 3 to the power 0 into 2 to the power 0 is 1 into 1 is 1. We have a denominator here. See, it is 2 square, 2 to the power 0 and 2 to the power minus 2. So we will write for all. It is 4, it is 1, it is 1 by 2 square, so it becomes 4 plus 1 is 5, 1 by 4. Then we will simply add those, and what left? It is 21 by 4. So 1 into 21 by, it is 21 actually. So 4 by 21. See, this is the answer, 4 by 21. Now go to the next. Before solving question number 17, we have some identities, like if we have square root of a, it can be written as a to the power 1 by 2. It is cube root of a, it can be written as a to the power 1 by 3. So if it is L like that, so this can be written as a to the power 1 by L. Okay, so related to this we have some examples. It is 256 with a square root, so it can be written as 256 1 by 2. 256 means 16 square, so powers are multiplied and 16 is left here. It is 64, so for this we can write 64 1 by 6. So this is 64 become 2 to the power 6, powers are cancelled, so 2 to the power 1 is left, that is answer is 2. Now see those solutions. Question number 17, we have root 32 minus root 5 whole power 1 by 3, and here square root 32 plus square root 5 whole to the power 1 by 3. As those two exponents are same, so we can multiply those two bases and take the exponent as a whole. So it is square root of 32 minus square root of 5 square root of into square root of 32 plus square root of 5. So that means we can use here a plus b into a minus b as a square minus b square. So it becomes 32 square root of 32 square and square root of 5 square. See, square root of 32 can be taken as 32 power 1 by 2, and here is a square, so it becomes 32, and this 5 square root can be written as 5 whole to the power 1 by 2 whole to the power 2, so powers are cancelled, so it becomes 5. So 32 minus 5 is 27, and here 1 by 3 whole power is left, so this 27 can be written as 3 to the power cube, and after solving we will get 3. This is the answer. 17, question number 17 bit 2 is also solved here. See, the question is x to the power 1 by 3 minus x to the power minus 1 by 3 into whole into x to the power 2 by 3 plus 1 plus x to the power minus 2 by 3 whole. So this is actually in a formula like a plus b, a minus b whole into a square plus ab plus b square. See, this is written here. So here we will take for this x 1 by 3, this x to the power 1 by 3 as a, so this x minus 1 by 3 can be written as b. Now see, a into b is these two terms, so those two are x with that means same base with a different exponent, so exponents are added, so it will x to the power 0, that means a into b is equal to 1. This is completely explained here. Now for a square we have to write x to the power 1 by 3 whole square, that means x to the power 2 by 3. That means for this x to the power 2 by 3 we can write a square. For this b square, that means for x to the power minus 2 by 3 you can write b square. Now see, this becomes a formula a cube minus b cube. Now substituting for a and b as whatever the value is, we can write x to the power 1 by 3 as a whole cube and x to the power minus 1 by 3 whole cube as b cube. So what left, it is x plus x to the power minus 1. So this is the answer. Now go to the question number 19. 18 you can try to solve, you can solve. Question number 19 solution. See, we have lm, this is a square sign, sorry, root sign, x to the power l by x to the power m. Simply all terms are written here. As you know that for this term, see, for this term only we can write x to the power l minus m. For this term we can write x to the power m minus n, and for this term we can write x to the power n minus l. Now as root is here, so we can write like x to the power l minus m whole to the power 1 by lm, because of this lm square is lm root. Okay, and here it is mn root, so we can write x to the power m minus n whole to the power 1 by mn, like that. Here also it written. Now as those three terms are multiplied with the same base x, okay, so that means we take the same base and add all the exponents, so that is done here. Now after that you will add those and you will get the answer as 0, and for x to the power 0 the answer will be 1. Now come to some of the hint given for question number 16. In question number 16 you can use for this 0.8 term as 8 by 10, and it will be 4 by 5. Hint given for question number 18 too, it is for one term, that is x to the power a plus b by x to the power c whole to the power a minus b. It can be written as x to the power, see, those two terms, those two exponents are subtracted because base are same, so x power a plus b minus c whole to the power a minus b. Then after we will multiply those because the powers are multiplied together, so x to the power a plus b minus c whole into a minus b. Then after it is x power a plus b into a minus b minus c into a minus b, because a minus b is multiplied with both those two terms. These two terms can be written as a square minus b square, you all know. it is x to the power u square minus b square, and for this you can write like this. And after that you'll get the for the second term you will get x with some power, and then after you will add those powers and you can solve. Now hint given for question number 2 and 20 bit 2. We have in the question a to the power m minus n, and this a to the power m minus n can be written as am by an, and given in the question that 1 by a to the power m by a to the power n can be written as, by taking the LCM an, this is, and after that you can solve. So this is it. Thank you.